Okay, only 5 points away from Master League. Can we do it? A lot of up and down. Win one, lose one. Luckily, you do get more points for winning than losing, so even with a 1-to-1 ratio, you can make it. It's just a lot of games. Okay, going first in... Let's see, of course, Mulligan. Be a great first hand if I had a basic. Okay, double Dreepy, that's pretty good. And a Buddy Buddy Poffin, Pokepad, and one of each energy, so that is a great start. Okay, Tatsugiri and Zorua. So I have faced N Zoroark plenty of times with this deck. Let's go with, we'll just go with Quad Dreepy. Because I know that they do run the Darmanitan now. And Zoroark started with the Darmanitan, but then moved away from it. Started with Reshiram, and is now mostly moved away from that as well. Darmanitan is back, and Zoroark typically uses and Zekrom instead. The Shred Attack is pretty good for a first attack, but then that hitting for 250, there's the Darumaka. Hitting for 250 when you can boost it with like Binding Mochi is really good. Okay, so they attract customers, they get the lilies, they have Secret Box, they have Ace Spec on the first turn. And there's the Gravity Mountain, because when you combine Gravity Mountain, Binding Mochi, you're one-shotting basically anything that isn't Mega, and some things that are. Alright, and then attached to the bench, pass. I get a Duskull. And what I'm going to do, because they can hit with the Darumaka, I'm going to split. I've got the energy on the Dreepy, and I evolved a different Dreepy into Dracloak, which seems counterintuitive. But here's the thing, they're not going to expect the rare candy. So I'm making them choose. Matter of fact, let's just remove that temptation completely. This way I can still Recon Directive, and I have Dragapult ready. Yeah, Cyrano for like so many things. That the card is so good in there. So we got double N Zoroark, Pokepad for Darmanitan. And there's the Pecharunt. So the Gravity Mountain makes sense with, trying to hit the damage, but most Zoroark decks use the Ends Castle because they're going to try to switch out. Yeah, Night Joker, copying Darmanitan, so Dreepy goes down, Dracloak goes down, but that's all their energy, so they're going to need attachment plus the Ends PP up in order to get back into the game. Might as well put this down. And let's Phantom Dive. I'll put one there, a couple here. Well, we'll put the rest on the Darmanitan. So do they have a way to switch and power back up? Yeah, they're attaching to the bench one now. There's a Zekrom. Then get there a couple of trades. There's the Gravity Mountain. So they don't have the Binding Mochi. Judge. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. Yes, please give me more cards. Night Stretcher. Ooh, okay. That's not good. Okay. They can't move it. That's the thing. All right. Well. So I'll give you the energy there. And I'm just going to Phantom Dive again. I could have Rare Candy Dragapult, but I kind of want to just force them to take out the active. And if they can't, then I can think about something else. They promote the Darmanitan, so they're not ready to attack yet. Well, they need the Zoroark on the bench because then they can Subjugating Chains to move it to the active. That'll poison it, activating the Binding Mochi. So that's kind of the dance. They need the energy though. And I don't think... Oh, there it is. Ultra Ball. What are they grabbing? Monkey Dory. Okay. So that's another thing that you've been seeing in Zoroark lately, so they can fix the math. And that's exactly enough to take out Dragapult. They just need 2 prizes. Let's go ahead and put down the Badoo. Yeah, the thing is, I know that I don't have any Dreepies left in the deck. I'm just going to go with this. And I'm going to Ultra Ball. Yeah, Ultra Ball the Buddy Buddy Puffin away instead of using it. And let's go with the Meowth. Because I know Rose's Encouragement is in the deck. I had it in my hand earlier before they judged it away. And I needed to be behind on prizes in order to make that work. And I know this is more energy than I need, but since I can attach it, I might as well. It'll allow me to retreat if I need to and still have enough to attack. All right, and the thing with their poison damage is, even if they try to retreat this Zoroark, it should be in range of a knockout from Phantom Dive while on the bench. So I'll be able to take out something in the active, take out the Zoroark on the bench, and that'll be my 3 prizes. They don't even have another... Yeah, see, there's the Zora, but it's not evolved right now. Yep, see? Figured they'd do something like that. And they just retreat immediately. Okay, interesting. Ah, so they could do the Night Joker. Let's see, since they did it that way, Binding Mochi was not active because they weren't poisoned. And I'm not even going to Lilies. We're going to take the knockout because Darmanitan back there had plenty of damage. So I think they forgot about being poisoned. It would have been better to be patient. And that's another win against Enzorark. And that is Master League. Okay, so that is it for this season. That's April 2026. Perfect order. Did switch back to Dragapult, which the first time around was an 80% win rate. So 1-8, only lost 2. This time around was much more even. I wound up needing an additional 35 games, and that was 20 wins, 15 losses for a 57.14% ratio. And yeah, so it was a lot of repeats. So here are the losses. 2 Mega Lucario, Cynthia's Garchomp, Marnie's Grimmsnarl, another Marnie's Grimmsnarl, and then, Dragapult a few times. So I did not always win the mirror. Sometimes just got unlucky. But then the wins were, Team Rocket, Mega Lopunny, Dragapult, Ceruledge, Stevens Metagross, Enzorark, Mega Lucario, Mega Zygarde, Dragapult with Blaziken, another Mega Lucario, Hydreigon, Mega Starmie, Dragapult, Flareon, Enzorark, Team Rocket, Enzorark, Mega Absol with Toxtricity. There was one that was just a sad little Badoo. I think might have been Dragapult, but didn't get to see the whole thing. And then, of course, topped it off with the win against Enzorark. And I think that with Dragapult, I beat Enzorark every single time it happened. So it was a good one to end on. And yeah, it was overall a good season. Made it back to Master League for the first time in a little bit. And we'll see you in the next one.